3, 2, 1, let's go. First run. This engine here feels really healthy, and the transmission, there are no kicks, no jerks, and for 94,000 miles, you know, this car is running like new. Welcome back, everyone. Today we are driving a 2001 Volvo V70 XC on our channel. I want to say a huge thank you to OverDrive Motors of Warrenton, Virginia, and especially Yassin for providing me this car. Let's start her up. Let's go take a look outside. These older car test drives are one of my favorites because you'll never know what kind of surprise you'll get from these cars. And there's also something about these old Volvo wagons that is just so cool. I was fortunate enough to own one of these. It was an 05. Bought her for 800 bucks off the auction. Invested a few more thousand and she ran pretty well for the years. So this car definitely brings back memories. But let's take a look in the back and see how this Volvo is. There we go. So here we got a two-tone interior. We got the beige and the dark brown, the mocha. As you can see, for 2001, the condition here is superb. We got all the factory stickers everywhere. There are no rips or stains. The carpets are clean. And hopping in the back here, it feels wonderful. It is a little bit cramped for my legs, but still, I can still sit comfortably in here. We got the vents on the side, an outlet, and just look at the condition of this Volvo. It definitely feels newer than an 01. The headliner's in great shape, all the lights work. We got an armrest here, and then this somehow slides out. Yep, we got the cup holders. Awesome. And this is actually the first year that this body style came out. It used to be called the V70 Cross Country XC, and then it became known as the XC70. And one of the other differences is that this is the 2.4 turbo 5-cylinder, and the XC70 got the 2.5 cylinder turbo. 2.5 liter turbo, I'm sorry. Great big trunk, a lot of space, super usable. We got the outlet on the right. And the nice thing about these cars is nobody will ever mistake it for any other car. A Volvo is a Volvo. And back in college, I actually used to work for Volvo myself, and I gotta say, these Volvos of this generation were the best. I've seen units with 300,000 miles, 350,000 miles, and they were still running on original engines and transmissions. And this smell, it brings back memories. That little faint smell of oil, you gotta love it. They are tanks. But let's get in the cabin and take a look in here. So getting in the seats, I gotta say these are one of the comfiest seats that were ever made and will be made. Volvo does it great. They're supportive. There's a lot of bolstering. It's very comfy. And they're a little to the softer side, so they're perfect for long drives. We got the radio system here. So we have that. We have heated seats, driver, passenger, dual zone climate, a cool little cup holder that comes out. They also removed that in In the XC70, it's just an empty part. We got a sunroof. We got lights. Everything works. But let's do a wiper test and a horn test. Okay, there we go. And out of my ownership experiences, these cars are actually quite efficient on gas, to be honest. Even though they're not rated like that, I've gone almost 500 to a tank when I did highway driving, like country highway driving. Let's lock the doors and let's get going. The ride is incredible. It's soft, plush. Steering is direct, but not sporty, it's just relaxed. Makes you want to just enjoy floating in this beautiful wagon. But throughout today's test drive, I'm not really going to talk much, since again, these are our classic series test drives of our older cars. But as far as comfort, visibility, all is great. Brakes feel good. Another thing with these cars is you have to replace the rotors pretty often, because Volvo has very gentle rotors, so you have to replace them quite often. But beside that, just, you know, do your oil change, spark plugs, just the regular recommended maintenance, and you'll be good for many years. These cars have excellent reliability. The shifts feel good and smooth. There's ample torque down below. Throughout today's test drive, I'm just going to add a few more thoughts here in this direction that we're going, and then for the rest of the test drive, I just want everyone to be able to enjoy a ASMR quiet test drive of this beautiful XC70. I'm sorry, V70 XC. It's very quiet on the highway, glides beautifully. You don't feel the speed on it much. It's a great ride. We're also going to try and fit in a 0 to 60 test as well, see how quick she can do it. We're not going to brake boost or anything. Older car, we don't want to ruin the gearbox, so we will be careful. But please enjoy the video. Make sure to smash that bell and subscribe button and like button, and let's continue with our drive. This engine here feels really healthy, and the transmission, there are no kicks, no jerks, and for 94,000 miles, you know, this car is running like new. The alignment is spot on. It doesn't need any corrections. And the ride, the tires, this is a phenomenally clean unit. Actually, one of the cleanest XC70s that I've ever driven. Pardon, V70s that I've driven. And this is actually the first V70 that I've driven. V70 XC, I've only driven a V70, the regular ones. But this is one of the cleanest Volvos of this age that I've ever driven. But let's turn around the other way, do a 0 to 60 test, and try to do some back road driving as well, so you can see how this car performs in the corners. And hopefully it's not going to be too dark by the time we do that. But you will see that shortly in the next clip. Alright, so 3, 2, 1, let's go. First run. .19 seconds to 60 and 9.78 seconds to 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. And 11.06 on the 1/8 mile. So for 2001, without any brake boost, we did a pretty good time, I think, for this kind of age. The speedometer is right on point, 62 miles an hour, 62 miles an hour. Let's go see how she takes that first corner, that first turn. Glides right in. Perfect. The heater is working well. Three, two, one, let's go. Let's go. Good on the boost. See if that actually made the time any better. Yep, 9.48. Didn't help at all with the time. So our best time is around 9 seconds, 9.1. So boosting here doesn't really help much. I love the way the 5-cylinder engine sounds. I think it has a beautiful note. It has a really nice sound to it. Well, to summarize the test drive, I absolutely love the XC70 V70 body styles. I love these cars. One of my all-time favorites. And just when you put your foot down, you hear that 5-cylinder whistle. It's so nice. It's a melody. And the seats are incredible. The ride is stellar. And just how smooth and effortless this car is just it's a gem. And as far as the power, I mean, it's plenty for me. I've had no issues getting up to speed, passing people that I want to pass. Really good. And that's all you really ever need in a wagon. I'm sure with a little tune it could be even peppier, but I wouldn't touch any of that personally. For me, this is good. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And until next time.